Have you ever wondered why so many books and movies have the exact same storyline?
If you make yourself more than just a man, if you devote yourself to an ideal, then you become something else entirely.
Take Luke Skywalker, or Harry Potter, or Batman. They're all the same. It's a nobody farm boy, it's a skinny kid living under the stairs, it's a broken orphan in a big city. None of these characters know who they are yet, and all these characters think that the world wants them to be something that they're not. Then a mentor shows up in their lives and hands them a lightsaber or a wand or a cape and says, "You're meant for greater things." And we know how all those stories turned out. The hero's journey isn't just the arc of these fictional stories, it's actually the blueprint of almost every real transformation that matters. And that all happens when you understand yourself. It's the first step toward building a meaningful career, making better decisions, or becoming the kind of teammate or leader that others value and trust.
We will be perfect in every aspect of the game.
Every hero starts this way. They're in the ordinary world, going with the status quo, maybe feeling stuck, maybe feel like they're blending in, playing the part, trying to be a LinkedIn version of themselves. And the truth is, we all start this way. We follow the job description, we go to the meetings, we try to sound confident, we chase the image that we think others want. We perform instead of contribute, until one day something doesn't quite feel right. You might have the thought that you might not have to fit the mold after all.
But what if this isn't what I want?
That thought is rarely loud. It's usually subtle, and it might even show up as restlessness, burnout, or even a project that gets you excited in a way that other projects haven't. And whatever that spark is, it pushes you to ask yourself who you really are.
I don't know who I am.
Your own personal hero's journey begins when you stop pretending. You admit to yourself that you may not be the most articulate one in the room, or the most organized, or the most polished. But you are something else. Maybe you think deeply, or you listen well, you thrive in a crisis, you solve problems in a different way, or see patterns that no one else can see.
Can you hear the music? Yes, I can.
When you identify what you're truly good at, you start to find clarity around yourself. Becoming self-aware about your strengths and weaknesses builds confidence. And maybe more than anything else, confidence sets you up for success. So how do you actually do this? How do you better understand yourself? You should start by asking yourself, when have I felt the most alive in my work? What comes easily to me that maybe doesn't come easy to others? Or what drains me, or what energizes me? You can even ask your peers or your past teammates, or sit down and look at feedback patterns.
That was the best acting I've ever seen in my whole life.
Identify moments that you're proud of and moments that maybe were more taxing than they should have been. These are all things that help us understand ourselves better. This is really hard. It's detective work.
That same person must have known a crime was committed.
And you have to be really honest with yourself. The goal isn't self-indulgence, it's clarity. And clarity creates momentum.
Mavericks inbound.
So you've stripped away the pretenses. You've started naming your strengths and your weaknesses. And now the question is, can I actually own this? Can I trust that what I bring to the table is enough? This is when a lot of people retreat and go back to what's safe.
What am I gonna do?
Run away, Simba.
Back to chasing titles, trying to look the part, measuring success with someone else's metrics. But if you keep going, that's when things really start to change. That's when you switch from going through the motions to driving real outcomes, from being replaceable to being essential. And after you do this self-discovery, you come back to the team, to the business, to the problem, but you're not the same.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Now, you're not trying to be everything. You have clarity about who you are and what you're not. You know what you bring, and you bring it at 100%. And when everyone on the team does this, it's contagious. Performance scales and culture shifts.
That's it.
The hero's journey isn't reserved for fantasy novels and blockbuster films. It's applicable to every single one of us. hardest part of any journey isn't the dragon you have to slay or the mountain that you have to climb. It's looking at yourself in the mirror. So if you're wondering where to start here. Know yourself, and then build from there. That's how you grow faster and lead better and make work that actually matters. You already have what it takes. You just have to stop hiding it.
What are you passionate about? You can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing.